I'm going to make the work that only I could make.
Yep.
And the art world can just deal with it.
Amen, Georganna Greene. Hey, by the way, this
Mic drop.
is Make It Perfect, and I'm Ryan Rado. This is Georganna Greene, a very talented artist from. Where are you from originally?
I'm from here.
Oh, righteous.
Yeah, Nashville area.
Awesome.
So.
That's cool. How long have you been painting?
I've been painting since I was a kid, but I'd say like seriously painting for about 8 years.
Awesome. And you did you go to school for it?
I did.
Where'd you go?
I went to UT Knoxville.
Great. Oh, so you graduated? What year did you graduate?
2015.
Awesome.
So.
Hey, congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank you.
That's a huge feat, for real.
Thanks.
So we're just painting, as you can see, and we're just trying to talk about some personally trying to talk about some concepts that I got nothing on that. So we're getting back to painting.
We're
going to talk about something.
Talking about something here.
There you go. So you just had a show, which I saw.
It was so awesome to see there.
Ah, man.
That show was so rewarding for me because I'd been like really thinking about it for a long
Sure.
time and working on those paintings for this whole past year.
Yeah.
So it felt like,
Yes.
a long time coming. Let's get this thing in motion.
Yeah.
And
it was beautiful. It was
oh gosh,
engulfing.
thank you.
If I can say that. Like.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. That was.
It was super fun.
Cool.
Like, it was like really rewarding, and a lot of people came to the artist talk. So kind of like
Awesome.
what we're doing
Yeah.
right now, but like a little bit more of me having to like
Monologue.
yes,
That's cool.
but it was still fun, and people asked questions, and it was very much a discussion. So
Love
that was
it.
cool.
That's great.
And that was another, another time where I realized people have a lot of questions and a lot to say about what painters do. It's not just this isolated thing that we do in secret and no one can know how we go about it. I think
Love that.
even when people know your process, there's still so much mystery there.
True.
So there's really, I don't know. I think there's so much room for the dialogue,
Yeah. Do you feel like someone did anyone stump you? Like when they asked you a question?
Totally.
Cool. Do you have
Did
any?
I let them know? No.
Yeah, awesome. That's great. I bet you handled it with grace.
I tried.
Awesome.
I probably stumbled a little bit. Like, some people ask questions that I haven't even fully, like maybe I've thought about them, but I don't quite know the answer.
Sure.
And I think that that's okay.
Did you take a second to collect your answer after their?
Yep.
You did good.
Yep.
Awesome.
I am like one of those people that will like pause for like 8 seconds
Yes.
and collect my thoughts, and then I will talk again. And like people start fidgeting and stuff, and I'm just like,
got you where I want you.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's like whatever. These paints are awesome, by the way.
Cool. Glad you like them.
Really enjoying myself right now.
Have you used them much?
Well, I use acrylic when I'm painting larger.
Yes. And then finish it.
Right, and this
Yeah.
is a great size for acrylic. Like
Good
this
deal.
is like a nice broad, you can kind of go. I feel like with oil, it's a little bit more of a, you paint with oil too, right?
And now I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just started. Yeah.
So it's
Love
kind
it.
of like you have to be really like selective about like where you put things because
Yep.
it's hard to take something off.
God, yes.
But like with acrylic, this is so freeing because you can put something down and then in 5 seconds it's dry. So you
Boom.
just go right over it.
Keep rocking it.
Yeah, keep
Love it.
jamming.
Rocking and rolling. So are you? We were emailing and you said you work at Cheekwood. What do you do over there?
Yeah,
That's
I
awesome,
do
by the way.
art handling for them. So
Awesome.
we just installed a Diana Al-Hadid sculpture. She has a solo show at the Contemporary Art Space within the Frist, and her work is just unbelievable.
What's unbelievable about it?
It's
what do you like?
it's
I'm not familiar.
It's humongous, first of all. Like the
Awesome.
scale alone is so impressive. But she's also using like steel and plaster and words I can't pronounce, and also like fiberglass.
Awesome.
And this stuff looks like a almost winter structure, like city ruins, but like made of ice or something. It's very cool.
Yeah.
So anyway, I got to work with those and was thoroughly blown away.
What are you working on now, other than this painting right now?
I'm working on this painting.
Cool. Got anything planned coming up?
Well, I've got some paintings going on in the studio always. I work on 5 to 10 at any given point.
Yes.
But I have a break from shows right now, which is kind of great because I feel like I can try some things that are a little riskier.
Cool.
Like I'm not as worried about like finishing paintings right now as I am just like having fun and kind of exploring.
Love
right.
It. Yes.
So, and yeah, I'm actually going to continue my schooling and I'm going back to grad school.
Are you going to UT Knoxville?
I'm not. I'm going up to Boston.
Oh,
and
you're bad to the bone.
I am going.
Yeah.
Thanks. So that's kind of like looming ahead as the next big thing. But I'll be doing a lot of painting up there, which will be very exciting.
That's really inspiring to me. Like, that's really neat.
Thank you. You know, it's one of those like hit or miss for people. Like some people really value like arts education, and some people are really like, you don't need it.
I like them both.
And I see both. I totally see both perspectives. Like it's really just about what you need and what you're wanting to do. And
what are you nervous about, like specifically?
I think I'm nervous about like just going into a critique and then like coming out like feeling like a total like phony failure. Like I'm, nothing special artist. But honestly, those are the critiques that do the most for you.
Yep.
Which is that's the worst part about art school is that there's so much like breaking down that has to happen. But you also can decide what you want to listen to and what you don't want to listen to.
Boom. Yes.
And I'm like, at this point in my life,
that's awesome.
I'm just I'm going to be a little bit more selective about that filter,
Yeah. So what does that look like when you're selective about the filter?
Well,
what do you think?
I don't know. Like, I don't really know until I get there, like what's going to be thrown at me. But one thing that I think about a lot is that when people give me feedback on my artwork,
right.
It's not a given that they know me very well or what I'm about or, where I'm trying to go in life and in art. And also, like, it's not a given that they even want what's best for me or, like, know what's best for me,
Right. Well, that's insightful.
So I feel like maybe it's a matter of gaining some trust and figuring out kind of, like, who I'm around and the people that I think these are people that I want to invite into my space and listen to, like, what they have to say because I trust them,
Yes, yes. So Jerry's Art Supply, Jerry's Art around in East Nashville sponsored our show and hooked us up with Lucas paint, which acrylic, if you've used it, or their oil. Do you like Lucas?
I love Lucas.
Yes.
It's quality.
It's good paint.
Yep.
So if you go in there and you just tell them we sent you, just to help us out, to make it seem like their investment is worthwhile. Jerry's Art around in East Nashville on Gallatin. They want to see you, and you want to see them. Bye. I got a drink water tattoo. You want to see it?
Drink water?
Do you really?
Yeah, do you want to see it?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. It's on this one. Ooh, no. Kind of cool. The drink water. It's a can.
Oh, whoa. That's cool.
You like my calves, people?
This is just a reminder to drink water?
Yeah, kind of.
That's not a good placement for that.
Luke. Thank you. Jeez, oh Pete. That's why we're buddies.
Yeah.
I mean,
keeping
you
him
got
honest. That's amazing.
I love it. So, okay, so you had the show.
So I had the show.
And, that night, can I tell you my, the feeling that I had walking around there?
Yeah.
So I get insecure walking into art places and all this stuff. So I'm walking around and I'm looking at, man, the walls are so tall. And then here are these incredibly colorful and thoughtful pieces of work on the wall, okay?
Cool.
I'm watching the work. I'm not looking at the work because it's hey, thanks, dude. Appreciate it very much. Hey, you can put a tip on the app, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, thanks, man. Have a good one. Take it easy. Yep. So I'm watching this work revolve in front of me in a rectangular square. Like it's
That's so
how do
cool.
I say it? It's like
Oh, somebody else had a comment that was, I feel like I'm watching these paintings happen, which is
Yes.
so interesting to me. Like,
Yep.
what does that even mean? But I kind of know what you mean.
like it's alive, moving through time or something, you know?
Right. It's sort of like a documentation of, like, moving through time, or like experiencing a place in different time zones or different.
Oh, that's
like,
good.
You know what I mean?
Yep. It's almost like the
Because typically when I make the thing, it's like maybe a couple weeks after the event, or if it's a plein air piece, then it's like on site, but it's also like you're capturing various like times of day because you're chasing the light, like it's getting later.
Ah, yes.
So that's
cool.
kind of like an inescapable quality of plein air is like
What was the term you used?
plein air.
What does that mean?
So technically it translates to fresh air.
Okay.
And it's what the Impressionists called like just painting out of doors.
Oh, okay.
In the field or whatever. And it's sort of like this tradition that a lot of people still do. And it really like, it teaches you how to like paint with like urgency because you're just like quickly trying to capture what's in front of you. Whereas like in the studio sometimes I get really like comfortable because I totally have full control over my setting and my lighting and
Music even? Well, I guess you could do that outside.
but all of it. I mean, no one's walking by you, no one's asking you questions.
Oh, totally.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So it's a whole new ball game when you're like outside. I don't know if you've done any.
I never have.
You? Okay.
I never have. I've always been avoidant. I don't know why.
Well, it's like I think I've definitely the ratio. I've definitely painted more inside than
cool.
out. But it's it's taught me a lot in the last couple years.
What has it taught you?
Just about like how to see quickly and not overthink and just paint.
Yes.
Just paint what's there, and I think that plein air taught me some of that, like how to make room for that open-endedness and that like energy in the work because it's I don't know it's I'm usually tempted to want to like tie up loose ends and make things meet and like have a reason for everything and have everything like on ground with shadows, and sometimes I don't know, I feel like it doesn't translate, like your memory of a place isn't always so perfect and like constructed.
You got to make it perfect. That was gratuitous. Sorry, go ahead.
You know, you make it perfect. Right, totally. Yes.
But you're hearing you say this is like, it helps me.
There I go with the blue in the corner
It
again.
just helps me.
Oh my gosh. More blue. Except this is like underwater blue. This is like
dude.
sea creature blue.
Heck yeah. Oh, that's a beautiful drip. Like,
It's like I tried to take it away.
Oh, you did? Yeah, but
Did it work?
It made it
I mean,
alive.
but okay.
Yeah,
Cool,
I think
cool,
it did. Hell yeah.
Cool.
Like, it almost looks like you have different media underneath that for a second.
Right, I know.
pretty neat.
It's like when the water like sits on it for too
Yeah.
long, then it'll like kind of pull it away. I feel like my painting looks like a pumpkin festival or something.
Awesome.
You know?
Yeah, but I can see that. I can see the flower I've only glanced over your shoulder at the photo, but I can see the flower emerging. You know.
Oh, I totally abandoned my flower photo. So that's lucky, because I've pretty much just been like using my gut for most of this.
Love it.
But I am like, I've got a couple flower forms that I think are like, you know, kind of fun.
There you go. I'm trying to get into this Naples yellow mixed with something.
With something.
When I started painting, I was like, I didn't even think to mix colors for some reason, man. Like I was on it's like, if you're gonna get in there and paint,
You were like,
you better fucking paint.
You were like, no time.
No time to
Gotta
mix
go.
effing colors, you know? But then I took there's an artist in Columbia named Warren Greene. I don't know if you're familiar with
Warren
him.
Greene?
Yeah, do you know him?
Oh yeah,
He's
I know Warren.
Awesome, dude. Like,
He is great.
dude, hey.
He's like, he makes some of the best paintings I've like ever seen.
I want to get him on here soon. Like,
Aren't
Yes.
these those easels?
huh? Yeah, these are his easels. He doesn't know I have them.
Are you
Yes,
serious?
yes.
Oh,
Warren.
I feel so
got your
honored to be
easels.
painting on Warren Greene's
Yeah.
easel.
He made them. He made
That's
them.
amazing.
He's a great guy, and I took oil class from him, and just the things he was saying.
Oh, cool.
I
Like, was
so
it what kind of an
happy.
oil paint? class
Traditional,
was it?
like it was
That's awesome.
Freud. Like he was.
Kind of observational.
We were doing.
like-
I don't know what that meant, Georganna. I don't know anything.
Well, like
about
you know,
that.
just like looking at something and,
Yeah, still
and kind
life
of like
type thing.
responding to it. Yeah.
Well,
yes.
maybe. I mean,
Maybe.
we would
We don't
paint
know.
still life. Is
Okay.
that the same thing or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's
Cool.
not a code. It's just observation.
Okay. Yeah. I guess that's.
You got to be like our resident, just like teach us what
Yeah.
art.
Oh my
terms and
gosh.
just what-
I just
I
don't
am
know.
no teacher. Not yet. I would like to be one day.
I could see that.
I would really like to be a teacher eventually. So,
Like at the collegiate level.
yeah.
Hell yes.
I would like that.
When you said that, it's like it was hand in glove at that moment.
Cool.
That's killer. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
cool.
awesome. Very, very cool.
That's a good sign,
Heck
you know.
So Warren, I don't even know what the hell I was saying about Warren other than that he's cool.
Other than that, he's a boss.
He really is. I think he introduced me to oil, and he.
I could see that in your work. I really
Really?
could. Yes.
Cool.
Like the texture emphasis. And like you don't use too many colors. You use a set amount of colors.
Yeah, yeah.
And it actually does something really to like unlock
Oh, thank
the
you.
painting.
Thank you.
And I think a lot of painters tend to use too many colors.
Oh, copy that. Copy
You
that.
know, I like always am like, all right, boil it down, pick your favorites and move on.
That's awesome.
Because I want everything in every
Yeah,
painting,
same
you know?
here. Same here. I think I might have done that on a painting or two. You know what I'm saying, people? Anyway.
Right? No. This painting isn't terrible.
No. What?
It's like it's not good. But
What do you not like about it? I love asking people that.
well, what I like about it is
Okay.
that I don't have any inhibitions right now.
Awesome.
I'm just like going.
Awesome.
But like if I'm gonna get critical, you know,
Yeah.
it's really like rainbowy and like I'm trying to focus the palette and it's not happening.
What do you think would take it to focus the palette?
I need to like limit my colors. So I need to like I just got some of this like peach color because I want to make some neutrals, like some
Got it.
browns,
Yep.
some ochres, and like some mauve.
Yes.
Maybe some taupe.
Ooh,
You know?
What is taupe?
Some of those like really boring colors, but they're actually going to do a lot,
Heck
I think,
yeah.
for this.
Hit it. I haven't sold anything in a month and a half, and maybe 2 months, and but I've had to kind of dial it back because
Yeah.
I want to make the wackiest shit I can.
The weirder the better. Let's yuck it up.
Yeah. And I get on Instagram and I see the vending machine artists and I'm hating them. Like,
You mean like every painting is totally
it's the same
totally
fucking thing.
yeah, it's like
man.
predictable. Yes.
And
That's
they're
the kind of stuff you gotta mute that
Mute
shit.
it, yeah.
Yeah, it's really fine.
killing it with this. Heck yeah. Well, check it
Right?
out. They cut hair over there.
It's a barber shop. Oh, of course. That,
Yeah, shout out. Got
Shout
that hat and
out.
shit. Yeah, man. Matt Fine, love you, dude.
it's a good dude.
Yeah, for sure. But right now we got Georganna Greene, and that's fucking badass.
Right.
That's all there is to it.
No.
Heck yeah. I'm having a damn good time here.
Just trying to get this taupe. You know, I'm like really am.
What is, I don't even know what, oh, taupe. Okay, now I know. Yeah, right, that's good. Am I getting tauped? Nah, here's more
You
green.
got a little bit of taupe.
Little
It's
bit of
more of like a
taupey?
fleshy.
Little taupey?
Yeah.
Fleshy,
You got
weird.
some like coral.
Yeah,
And got some
heck yeah.
some like skin tone.
this is a weird child's depiction of hell.
Yeah, I don't know what mine would. I don't know what to interpret this as.
What do you got?
Yet.
Take a stab
I'm not
at it.
sure.
Take a stab.
I want to say it's like a weeping mass of something that's growing.
Got it. Yeah, that's what you started trying to do, right?
Yeah.
I think you're
I
nailing it.
started looking at like a bouquet of sunflowers,
There you go.
and then I was like, yeah, I've had enough of that. Now I'm gonna just play.
I love it. I love it. I love that blue up there, the top left, Georganna.
He loves the blue. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna cover it up. I'm gonna
Awesome.
leave it. Because you said that. I would have
Yep.
probably covered it up had you not said that.
Way to go, Rado.
I cover up a lot of my paintings. I don't know
Totally.
about you, Ryan,
Yep.
but like I would dare to say I cover like 75% of the painting up.
Right here. Yes. I made this painting in 2016, maybe 15, 16.
Yeah.
And,
I like how you arrived at that answer.
I had to think. I had to
That was really good.
compute things. But I recently I painted over it. You saw that with the green, Luke, and it's like I'm so happy because
Yeah,
every time I looked at
worked.
it, but every time I looked at it before, I was like, that shit is bullshit, man. And then
Yeah.
I turned it on its side, knocked the frame off of it, and painted something completely different. And I'm really happy about it.
I'm gonna dry this. Like
Yeah,
this,
do it
if
up.
It's okay.
Do it.
Because
Heck yeah.
you know what I want to do
Huh?
is use some of that charcoal.
Oh,
So
good
I'm gonna
damn.
wait until this is dry and then I'm gonna like
Love it.
draw some stiff. Maybe I'll turn this.
That.
I think that's a good.
There you go.
I think I'm gonna do that.
Heck yeah. Awesome.
Yes,
awesome,
yay.
Awesome. Yes.
I feel like
That made me happy.
it needed like a little bit of
Yes.
chaos.
The way you're making the marks. Yeah, dude. Yes.
Oh gosh, thanks.
Man,
Anyway,
this is enriching.
this looks like Pikachu, and I'm not cool with it. Not down for
Hey,
it.
I love that.
I like that too.
love
This
that.
has
Yeah.
gotta go. I'm just
Pikachu.
like, no way.
Excellent. I love that you can say it though. You know, it's
Yeah.
just wonderful.
Just calling it like I see it.
The worst is when while I was painting the other night, and I'm like, I'm just painting a bunch of wieners, man. Like it just happens, and it's like, well, whatever.
When it starts happening, it just keeps happening. Just more and more of them pop up, and you're just like, really?
Oh, I don't want to have the internet mob on me for that.
No, I know. Well, and there's always that one friend that's like, that's a penis.
Oh,
and
I
you're
know.
like, it's not supposed to be.
I know. Or,
What?
God, why'd you have to say it?
Yeah,
You know,
why'd
like,
you have
I
to say
saw
that?
Yeah,
Now I
right.
can't unsee it.
That's funny. That's
I think
funny.
Ryan's probably that one friend that always
Like you
sees
would
it.
totally go there. Oh, I believe it.
I'll take that as a compliment, you two. Jeez. That's awesome.
I've turned this like 8 times now.
What do you got now? Okay. Looks okay. Yep.
Yeah.
What do you got?
That was a positive move.
Yep.
That was a good
I
move.
think so too.
I think I need to go back to the water now. Like the oh.
Are you going to leave it? You're going to work on it here? No, yes, if
I
that's
don't
the
know.
thing.
I don't
Okay,
know. You
fair.
tell me.
Yeah.
What should I do?
I don't give a shit.
Like if I were to like maybe draw a little
Well,
bit
you're working on
here, and then what if I did that?
Yes, I love it. Yeah.
And then like I could like
Come on.
maybe blend a little bit with some water.
Yep.
Like charcoal watercolor.
There you go.
You know?
Who knew?
We're just gonna try this out.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. It's topi toe.
Did I make some?
It's-
Did I make a reproductive system here,
Oh my gosh! Wait, let me see.
or some kidneys?
I'm seeing like some lung action.
Awesome.
Maybe
Appreciate
some
that.
shit. So like, what do you have going on right now? Like
Yes.
in terms of your like painting or work or everything.
Got this. I'm doing part of the show at Rockwall on this
Oh
for
yeah.
this crawl.
I wanted to ask you about
Yeah.
Rockwall.
Yep. Hit me.
Just how has it been? Because it's been kind of like a new project for you, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Or you've had it for a while?
Maybe I've been doing it 2 years, but it's like
Okay. So it's been a while.
It's still, but it's still new, man. You know, it's like
Yeah.
Because you just run into learning opportunities, to put it lightly, and I don't
Right.
know if I'll keep doing it. I'm booked until
Are you showing new artists
Yeah,
that
trying to.
like you're like less familiar with, or are you showing people that you're pretty
both.
like seasoned in like what they're doing? Okay.
Both. Yep.
That's
And,
exciting.
Yeah. I know what it feels like to make work and just not have a place to show it. Well, Yeah, and it's like, what I'm looking for is the work something, how do I say this? I'm just going to say it how I feel it.
Yeah.
I look for attitude. Your work could just be your work, and I don't have to be into it. But if you're hustling and you're putting work into it,
yeah.
who knows what you could do in the future?
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? So it's like, I want people that have good attitudes and don't display how entitled they may feel in the rest of their life. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. But
that's a great way of saying it.
are you joking?
No.
Okay.
No.
I'm just being honest, like.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I think that's artists are, because you're an artist and you show art, so you have this like unique double side of like, what it's like to be on the artist side.
Right. I kind of dig this, man.
I'm really digging your
I'm kind of
painting.
into those colors. Thank you. Dude, we are fucking crushing this shit.
Man, you are. I don't know about me.
Oh, come on. You've
Look at
taken different
this.
steps than you've taken normally, right? What are you doing now? Yeah. Do it.
It's happening.
Do that shit. I love it.
It's happening.
I love it.
Water.
Happy about it. Do your thing.
I'm happy too. This was a good move.
I love it.
Of course, now it's
Have
just
you
gonna-
used charcoal much?
I did a while ago. It's been a minute. This is kind of like bringing it back.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's great.
it's a very positive experience.
Good. That's really cool. I'm just standing on one foot right now. Luke, you're not even. Oh, the food's here. I forgot. Oh my God.
Maybe you should. You want to take a break? Okay.
Way. I'm in this shit. So, do you have any other shows happening coming up in the next year or so?
I don't.
Cool.
I'm really happy about it.
That's great. That's great.
I had 3 at the same time, which was just like
Wait, whoa.
enough.
You had 3 shows. The Red Arrow, and then what? Where else? I'm gonna get on the floor too, dude. That's a good idea.
The other one. So then I was in a group show at Lipscomb University.
Cool. Yep.
And that painter I mentioned earlier, Emily Leonard, she was in that show as well.
Cool. That's awesome. That's awesome.
And
Emily Leonard. I'm gonna look at.
yeah, she's
Cool.
great. And then I had some work in a show at Centennial Art Gallery.
That's great.
Which was with Lakeisha Moore, who's a wonderful painter, and 2 ceramic artists.
That's cool.
So that was fun because it was like all these different disciplines and styles.
So that was at the same time Red Arrow was
during
happening.
my solo show.
Good Lord.
So I had work made for all of those.
Oh, that's incredible. That's incredible.
So it was like a really, it was a very packed spring season, but in a really good way. Like,
Cool.
it was totally worth it. So at this point, I'm like working on commissions and just kind of like I said, like just trying new things and allowing myself to not work under a deadline.
Boom.
At the moment.
Love it. That's a good feeling.
Yeah.
I'm glad. I was really stoked that I didn't know you were doing art handling over there at Cheekwood. That's real cool.
Oh yeah.
Jeez, oh, Pete's.
It's really a
How'd you
nice
do
like
that?
breakaway, from the studio. It's just like, and you get to like meet artists and I don't know, just get into a different mindset and be around people. You know, how it's it can feel very isolating to
Oh my God.
be in the studio every day.
I just sat on this, Luke. Yeah, I find myself not doing good if I'm in there too long by myself, man. Like,
Yeah, you're almost like, okay, so I'm in my head.
Oh yeah, where are my friends at?
Right. Yeah, totally.
Yeah. That's kind of why I started this show, so I could just be around artists and people because I live so far out. And connecting with
that's
kind of cool. Oh, hey, right here.
Hey.
Thank you very
this
much.
Is so
yes,
fun.
I'm glad you had a good time.
Oh my gosh, I had a blast.
Good. Okay, so
I bet
Georganna Greene, make it perfect. Can you tell us about your Instagram and all your social stuff?
I'm on Instagram, Georganna Greene.
Can you spell that?
I can spell it.
Cool.
It's amazing. I can spell it.
I believe it.
GeorgannaGreene. And if you go to my Instagram, there's a link to my website. So please feel free to look.
Boom. Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Yes.